Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look, which is going to be for my Cosmopolitan cocktail makeup tutorial. I realised I had actually forgotten about this entire series and thought I would just add one into the mix. So it's very simple, very easy, very messy. It's mostly just the colour that I wanted, and I'm pretty sure I nailed it. So again, this doesn't have any music because I cannot for the life of me find any music that works on my Mac. So I may have to actually purchase royalty free music and stuff. So yeah, it may take a while. Anyway, starting off with a bare face, and then I am actually going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation today. I've started to find what foundations and stuff I like the best, so I'm going to, in a lot of my videos, just start using up the ones that I won't be repurchasing. I do like this foundation, I just like a lot of others better, so that is why I won't be repurchasing this, but you know, it worked today, looks nice on my skin, doesn't wear too long, but it just was one that would give me decent coverage that I wanted to wear on this day, especially because at the moment when I film, I am basically filming it and taking my makeup straight off. I am not actually really putting this makeup on to go anywhere, so that is another reason why I'm also not using ones that I actually genuinely like. Just putting that on my face with my sponge, building up the coverage. And then on my eyelids, I'm putting the M.A.C Soft Ochre Paintpot because it is the only eye primer or only base I can put on my eyes at all that will actually stop my eyelids going so oily. It's not really about a creasing problem, it just is the only thing that stops my eyelids going unbelievably oily. After that, I mixed the e.l.f. camo concealer with the CoverGirl concealer that I have. I can't remember what it's called, but they will be listed in the description box down below. So I just mixed those two together because it gave me really decent coverage, really super bright, and I just, yeah, again, haven't used that concealer combo in a while, and I didn't have to use my colour corrector with it, which is great. So I also put it up the centre of my nose, I put a bit on my chin, and then I tried to double a bit on my forehead as well, just to even it all out, because it wasn't till it was all done like this I realised how bright it actually is. I'm then just setting my under eyes with the, what's it called, the Australis banana powder mixed with my Maycheer white powder. If you guys have any recommendations for under eye powders, please let me know, because I have literally used these ones for years and haven't actually really genuinely tried anything else. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Cruelty free if preferred. So yeah, if you guys, I've tried the Maybelline loose Fit Me powder, and the one that I have makes it go way too dark. I also do tend to put that bright powder over my nose as well, just to even everything out, and then I just tapped the rest of my face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder because it's my favourite powder ever. I use it all the time, and I just blended everything in with that powder. I made sure I really set this foundation, because on me, foundations do not want to set whatsoever. That is why you never see me wear anything dewy, or if I do, I mix a liquid illuminator in with one of my foundations that still sets down, because dewy foundations do not set on my face. I could literally bake my face for like 5 minutes, dust it off, and it won't set. Did my brows off camera because it's really boring, and then I went in with the Chi Chi contour kit, and I'm just using a little bit of the bronzer. No, it's not, sorry, I just realised it is actually the Loreal Glam Bronze Bronzer that I have. It's really warm, and seeing as I was using a lot of pinks and everything, this whole looks really warm. I thought it would be good. I love the formula of this bronzer. The colour itself is a little bit too off for me, but the formula is literally so nice, absolutely beautiful. I may be looking for another colour in the future. And again, like everything else, stuff does not want to blend on my face, so I have to use denser brushes. So I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush for this, and I'm just using a bit of my powder to shape my face because I went a little bit too low. After that, I'm using the M.A.C blush that I have in the colour Peaches. I love this because it's got like that pinky peachy tone that I really wanted for this look. If you can hear my stepdad in the background, I'm very sorry. And I just blended that on my face, blended it in with my bronzer, just a bit willy-nilly. I wanted this whole look to be kind of messy. And then for highlighter, I mixed Becca Pearl with the Anastasia Peach Nectar. I don't think I've ever actually used the Peach Nectar on camera. I've owned it for years, and actually, I don't think I've ever used it on camera, which is shocking to me, because you guys know how I was absolutely, and still am, obsessed with the other colour that I have. Is it Starlight, I think? But I never used Peach Nectar on camera, and I just mixed it with a little bit of Pearl because I didn't quite want it to be like intensely pink today. And again, put it all over my face like I normally do. Really didn't put much on my forehead though, because that doesn't really, the pink colour doesn't really give me that natural glow. But, you know, it's still, I want it to be a bit glowy. On my eyes, I'm using the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and I'm mixing the two bright pinky peachy colours together. I actually completely forgot and set my eye primer. Personally, for me, when I'm using these Jeffree Star eyeshadows, now I will say this is the only palette of his I've ever used, I don't normally set my primer because it's not that I have a problem blending, it's just they look so much better when I don't. Every other eyeshadow I've ever used, that is me sitting here realizing I just set my primer. As you can see, it takes me a while to get the color built up. It goes a bit patchy, and I'm pretty sure later on, like once I was done filming, it started, you know, kind of wearing off. And that's the issue that I have with these Jeffree Star shades, is they just come off my eyes if I set my eye primer. So normally I don't, and normally I will admit when I am using this palette, I'm doing looks that I want to do my eyes first, and I just completely forgot. I was packing on the colour so much, I got a bit of fallout from it, but you can see I switched brushes, and on camera you can kind of see it clung in my crease, didn't really go on my lid, but I got the colour perfect to how I wanted it to be. It was like mixed together to be the most perfect peaky, let me start that again, pink peachy shade that I absolutely wanted, and it pretty much matched the colour of a Cosmopolitan. And it just, you know, as you can see here, I'm putting even more colour on with a little bit smaller brush, just because it does not want to stick to my eyes, and it does go kind of patchy, and that's nothing against the eyeshadows, it's just because they have so much colour to them, and they're much more of those pigments rather than actual, you know, eyeshadows, that I just tend to not set my eye primer. So this is the first time that I actually have forgotten. I also mixed the two shades together and put on my lower lash line, but my camera seemed to have not recorded that at all. And after that, I'm just using a little bit of, I don't even actually know, I think I'm just using a little bit of my two under eye powders, or a little bit of just the white one on my inner corner. And then after that, I am packing on the mascara because I absolutely love mascara. It is wonderful. This one is a Revlon one, and it really just builds up on my lashes. Looks absolutely beautiful. I was going to put falsies on this day, but to be honest, I just could not be bothered. Because I couldn't actually find ones in my collection that were just going to be perfect for this look, and I thought, well, it's kind of messy to begin with, I don't need to perfect it with lashes, but you can wear lashes with this if you want. You can do eyeliner. I just chose not to because a Cosmopolitan really is just your clear martini glass with the pinky peachy coloured liquid and then a bit of an orange peel. So I wanted to focus on that pinky peachy colour, and that's what I did. On my lips, I'm using the Colourpop BFF lip liner, and I'm lining all my lips and filling them in as well. I love this lip line. I'm ordering another one in my next Colourpop order. After that, I'm just using my Aldi Mineral Lipstick. I think this is the colour Java. You actually can't get it anymore, but it just is like the most beautiful nude I've ever used in my life, and I couldn't like find another colour that I wanted. So here we go, guys. This is it. I am sorry for like the rambling voiceover, but I downloaded music and it won't work because I didn't download it for, you know, commercial use. So it's not working in iMovie. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Everything will be listed down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!